Hello and welcome to Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Here are today's headlines. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính attended the conference to announce the Masterplan and investment promotion of Cần Thơ City. The chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee issued a list of projects to attract investment in Cần Thơ City, period 2023-2025. Top news today. On December 10, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính attended the conference to announce the Masterplan and investment promotion of Cần Thơ City. Also attending the conference were leaders of ministries, central agencies, representatives of international agencies and organizations, domestic and foreign businesses, and investors in the city. During his speech at the conference, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính stressed how crucial it is to create and carry out plans for the new phase of growth. This is the first time Vietnam has a master plan system, including national master plan, regional master plan, and local master plan. The Prime Minister said that when the plan was developed, locating both internal and external resources would be crucial for its implementation. The three pillars of internal resources are people, nature, and the historical and cultural traditions of the areas. These three endogenous resources serve as the fundamental, long-term, strategic, and deciding factors. Capital and management technology from friends, partners, and foreign and domestic investors are examples of external resources. The chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, Mr. Chương has just signed decision number 2942, promulgating the list of projects to attract investment in Cần Thơ City in the period of 2023-2025.
A number of noteworthy projects are included in this list that are anticipated to have a significant impact on the Mekong Delta region. The Aviation Logistics Center project connected to Cần Thơ International Airport, located in Long Hoa Ward and Thời An Long Ward, Bình Thị District. The Center for linking production, processing, and consumption of agricultural products in the Mekong Delta, located in Bình Thị District and Cơ Đỏ District. The Vĩnh Thành Industrial Park Infrastructure Investment Project, Phase 2, located in Vĩnh Thành District. High-Tech Industrial Park Infrastructure Investment Project in Ô Môn District. The Cần Thơ High-Tech Agricultural Application Project, located in Cơ Đỏ District. And an eye hospital, a general hospital, and a healthcare center for the elderly.
On December 9, Cần Thơ City Heart Hospital had an expanded annual scientific conference in 2023 to perform scientific research, utilize technological advancements in medical diagnosis and treatment, and provide healthcare to the public. 3 scientific study subjects were selected by Cần Thơ City Heart Hospital. Which approach is preferable for split lesion intervention? A status report on anti-fat-led therapy trend, safeguarding the kidneys and heart in individuals with type 2 diabetes, in addition to 14 studies from eminent specialists with vast experience in internal medicine, cardiovascular intervention, and endocrinology that provide a summary of blood tumor treatment. To date, Cần Thơ City Heart Hospital has completed 62 scientific research projects at the community level and 1 city-level initiative. These projects were chosen to be applied to patient evaluation in treatment to improve patient satisfaction. To serve the construction work of the Châu Đốc Cần Thơ Sóc Trăng Expressway, on December 9, the People's Committee of Sóc Trăng Province held a ceremony to hand over 5 sand mines to the contractors.
With reserves of more than 11 million cubic meters, 4 contractors were given control of 5 sand mines located in 3 districts of Kế Sách, Cù Lao Dung, and Trần Đề in the province of Sóc Trăng. The contractor is required to prepare documents to register the area, capacity, volume, methods, equipment, and mining plan after being given the mine documents, even though this is done through a specialized procedure. By legislative requirements, they must also fulfill their obligations to safeguard the environment evaluates the effect on riverbeds and banks, and declare and pay fees associated with the granting of exploitation rights, as well as taxes, fees, and penalties.
According to the Vietnam Food Association, entering the second week of December 2023, Vietnam export rice price has increased by $8 a ton compared to the previous week.
Vietnam's 5% broken rice was still listed for sale at $658 per ton on the global market on December 8, even though its price had dropped by $5 per ton. 25% broken rice was listed at $643 per ton. A representative of Trung An High-Tech Agricultural Trust Stock Company reported that the company was still exporting rice to Europe, Australia, Singapore, Dubai, and other countries in the fourth quarter of this year. Each order typically consists of 3 to 10 containers. Since there is a high global demand for rice and a limited supply, many companies that export rice also predict that export rice prices will remain high beyond this year. There is still a lot of global demand for rice imports, which means there is a lot of room for Vietnamese rice.
Ladies and gentlemen, located on Hai Ba Trung Street, Tân An Ward, opposite of Ninh Kiều Wharf, Ông Pagoda was started construction in 1894 and completed 2 years later on a land of 532 square meters. This is a project founded by a group of Chinese, originally from Guangzhou and Quanjing. Over nearly 130 years, Ông Pagoda has not only become a place of spiritual activities, but has long become a tourist attraction for Cần Thơ City people, as well as domestic and foreign tourists, because of the antiquity and architecture from the beginning of construction.
The antiquity of Ông Pagoda is shown in many items and kept intact since the beginning of construction. In particular, the pagoda is roofed with yin and yang tiles decorated with 2 dragon paintings, flanked by the image of dragonfish, and arranged below are complexes of colorful crockery miniature statues that show the scene of folk festivals of Chinese people. Along with that is the wooden dragon-shaped bronze board with countless delicate carved ceramics or reliefs of embossed and sculpted arts with varied contents.
Although the reliefs are very small, we still recognize the meaning of the creator. Not all temples have incense towers like this. This is one of the differences attracting visitors from near and far to Cần Thơ. In Cần Thơ, Ông Pagoda is an ancient pagoda with a long history. I hope that more international friends will know Ông Pagoda with its ancient, holy, and spacious features.
Ông Pagoda welcomes many guests, especially on the full moon, the astral day of the Holy Mother, or on dead holidays, especially the astral feast of the Holy Emperor on June 24th lunar calendar. In addition to the main ceremonies, Ông Pagoda is also the place where many traditional activities take place. In particular, the organization of the lamp auction not only creates a joyful atmosphere, but also has a deep humanistic meaning, because the morning auction during the festival is mainly used to contribute to building Chinese language schools, cemeteries, supporting disabled children, orphans, and restoring the temple. With these values, on June 21st, 1993, Ông Pagoda was classified as a National Monument of Architecture and Art by the Ministry of Culture and Information, now the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism.
Being recognized as a national heritage by the Ministry of Culture and Information contributes to making our place of worship known to many people, especially the Chinese community in Cần Thơ, or other provinces and overseas must know on pagoda when talking about Cần Thơ.
Along with other landscapes, Ong Pagoda is contributed to the rich beauty of Tây Đô land. It's also a valuable capital for Cần Thơ to preserve and promote the cultural identity of indigenous people, contributing to the advanced Vietnamese culture inbuilt to national identity.
Coming up next is the weather forecast. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.